Good evening. Host00312, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the discipleship. I hope you enjoy your stay. Erica, by snapback, do you mean like the hat? Like a snapback? Because if so, then yeah. Then I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But if not, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. This is who I am as a person. Oh, host. Oh, wow. Did I really just say host? Oh, man. Oh, that's real bad. Also, I read host like Ho Street. It's like, what are you trying to accomplish with that? Yeah, I'm having a day. It's fine. We're here. We're saying hi. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello. Thank you for agreeing to not tell anyone. I don't know if my reputation could handle it. It's a beautiful Thursday for some video games. Ho Street, my new address. Honestly, same. And by same, I mean not at all. Oxforth comes forth. Miss Thunderpants. I said a lot of words last night, dude. I said a lot of words I probably just should not have said. I need to learn decorum, and I don't I just don't possess that in any capacity. I'm kind of gross. I'm kind of just like, as a human being in general, just unacceptable at all levels. But Erica, you weren't there, and it was sad. But I was just like being real honest with my bodily functions. That's what we like, real people. Yeah, true. And that was about as real as it gets. So yeah, I was really honest about the fact that I was very, very gassy after I ate those tacos and was just letting it rip. And Oxforth thought that was the best thing ever. Mango was like peeing her pants laughing. We started talking about cupcakes. I said something about like cream because I'm awful, and it's just like it was just a general mess. But Oxforth was the life of the party, as he tends to be. So all in all, those tacos are worth every bottle. They were like, those were just really delicious tacos. The cupcake talk was wild. I mean, you started that, Oxforth. Like, you 100% started that. I'm not taking responsibility for something you did. That was all you, all the innuendos. Yeah, we should just call him Oxy. I'm going to start calling you Oxy. I like Oxy. I also realize that can totally be misconstrued as the narcotic, but it's fine. We're calling you Oxy because I need to start disassociating the pain medication and like start associating with the person. That's my logic. Oxytocin. I was thinking Oxycontin. Yeah, you do. All right, you don't need to put me on blast. I understand. I know. Everyone knows. Oxycodone. Yeah, oxycodone. The drug that has basically gotten me through the last like few months, and especially post chemo. Thank you, chemo-induced arthritis. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Also, one of my lights is not doing what it's supposed to do, and it's throwing off my aesthetic. Hold on. Set the scene to stream. Yeah, we are. Okay, that's better. I cannot stand when my aesthetic is fucked with. I mean, chemo is a motherfucker. True. I do need the big guns. I need to, and to be treated like a goddamn princess. That's where we're at. Thank Obama. You thank chemo-induced arthritis. Thanks, chemo-induced arthritis. I'm doing fine. I'm fine. Some people think both. Yeah, that's me. I think both. Princess Energy 2022. So let's see. Oh, that reminded me. Oh. I need to show you guys something. Hold on. I need to show you something. The cool thing I bought today. Hold on. Hold on, big reveal. I should probably, So, Sandra and I went to Barnes & Noble today. Waits for Mary Kate to pop in and steal the show. Okay, first of all, rude. Shit, I really should have taken this sticker off before I did the big reveal. But, no, it's fine. I got it. Everything's fine. Shit, this is not fine. I fucked this up. I totally fucked this up. How can I delay you guys while I try to take the sticker off? So a lot of you have been asking. No one's been asking. Except everyone's been asking, because who wouldn't ask? Oh God, it's so terrible. Oh God, I fucked up so bad. Oxforth is literally on the edge of his seat. He cannot control himself. Oh. So my Citizen app just popped off that there is someone armed and dangerous at my local Wells Fargo. So, like, this is fine. It must be so uncomfortable. Yeah. Not as uncomfortable as I felt last night. Let me tell you. Okay, I almost got it. Guys. This is fine. This big reveal is going to be great. Oh shit, there's 2 stickers on here. I really did this wrong. I totally fucked this up. And I really hope that it's like, it's worth the suspense after I show it. But anyway, we went to Barnes & Noble to try setting up an account with them, and I had to leave. Okay, the second sticker came off easier. Anyway, so that guy is me, just armed. Okay, so I went to Barnes & Noble. Sandra and I went to Barnes & Noble today because we have dreams, and we needed to get, like, a book, a planner to help us, like, keep ourselves on track with our dreams, among other things. And we were looking at books, and then I found this book, and I was like, oh my God. My friend Oxforth is in book form. So I purchased this book, and it's going to go on my coffee table, and I am going to always look at it and think of Oxforth. Also, I think it would be great if we read a Viking fact on stream. Maybe that's what I should do. I should make like a cheer like point, and one like you can spend points and get a Viking fact. So, but let's start with a Viking fact. So, okay, I opened it, and the first thing that popped up was axes. I will make that a new birdie thing. I will make that for sure a new birdie thing. We'll just be like random Viking fact. You can redeem your points for that. But here's the first one just for free. And I opened the book, and the first thing it showed me like is axes. So we're going to talk about axes. Are you ready? Axes. Axes of the period are also decorated according to the owner's status. The splendid Mamin axe with its inlaid silver design would be no more than a common wood chopping tool. The shape of axe heads differed according to purpose, although it should be noted that a wood axe might make a serviceable weapon. The broad-bladed axes wielded with 2 hands, which appear in the latter part of the period, are specialized items. By the time of Hastings, they were almost the distinguishing mark of Anglo-Danish huscarls, and may have been a response to the increased use of mail. Axes with beards or downward extensions to the blade have sometimes been identified as specifically Nordic. Given the widespread appearance of similar styles in the Middle Ages, this is far from certain. So, this is the axe in question. I don't know if you can see it. Well, these are just swords. But there's that. So let's see if they... Okay, so here's a real pretty axe. Like, look at the intricacy in that. Like, that is a fine blade. So, this thing is really cool. God, there's like a ton of stuff in here that we can... I'm actually really excited for the possibilities. And now that I am going to just, like, keep this on site... So let me put this, I'll put this so it's easily accessible. We'll put that right there. Let's go ahead and just like, I'm just going to add it as a cheer mote right now. So viewer rewards, channel points. Enable channel points. Yes, manage rewards and challenges. Add new custom reward. I need like little... Check out the pre-made icon gallery. Okay, let's do pre-made icons for that. But we'll do... Claire will read a random Viking fact from her book about Vikings. Period. Enter amount. This will cost 500 cheer motes. Or cheer points. Background color. I had a beard axe once. Did you? Shut the fuck up. Did you really for a Viking festival? Like for real, for real? Okay, there's the background. Limits. Viking fact. I am that my puppy started throwing up in the middle of Viking fact. She's dead to me now. No. You missed the fact. Well, if you, I'm literally in the middle of changing the cheer motes right now. So that, let me see what would be the best like free. One of these for Viking facts. Viking PNG. PNG 28 by 28. Okay. There's got to be something here we can use. Hinger dinger durgan. Or we can just use one of these. This is fun. Save image as. It's a PNG image, Viking logo. Okay. And while screaming at her, this is why we don't eat mom's plants. You have truly become a mother. It's kind of endearing. Okay, let's see. Open. There's the Viking person, so let's do it. No, I don't want you to do that. No, you're not gonna do that? Okay, it's just not going to let me. I mean, that's fine, I guess. That's rude, but fine. I'll just use these swords. Save file. Okay. Drag and drop. Downloads. Ah, I'm sorry. All right. Let's start with swords. Really? Why won't you work now? Hold on. I can do this. Oh, I need to extract them? Really? Extract all. Can we play a fun game really fast? Everyone say a fun fact about them. I used to be a mortician. What's your fun fact? You didn't know that? I can make that a cheer mote too. Claire tells a story from her mortuary days. Okay, swords are up. Yes, please. Do it. All right, for sure. I'll do it right now. Let me just finish this one, and then I will add that one, like 100%. I will 100% add that as my next one. That one's gonna cost a little more though. Like you gotta dig into your pockets to get that one. Why are you being difficult? Okay. Hats off. Viking fact. Edit. Oh. 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 Uh-huh. And uh-huh. Okay. Okay, the Viking fact is created. So let's make... I'm supposed to edit it, not publish. She just sent it to me. Is I have a super Scientologist aunt who just wrote a mystery. Ooh! You're gonna need to tell us how that is. All right, this one's gonna cost you 1,000 cheer points. I'm not gonna be cheap on these. Ooh, we'll use a little ghosty. That's cute. Hell yeah. Okay, we'll save those. Let's open the containing folder. Let's extract to stream stuff. And we're good. All right. So ghosty, and ghosty. That's a cute one, right? Change this to, this should be like black because it's like darkness. Okay. Those are done. I think I might, do I need to do anything to save them? No, they should be good now. Okay. Let's go back to Stream Manager. All right, they should be live. I don't know if you need to refresh. You might need to check. I genuinely do not know. Redeem Claire tells a mortuary story. Okay, that didn't take long. Well, it works. Okay, so I worked at a mortuary from 2012 to 2014. So I spent 2 years. I worked there while I was in grad school. And one time I was doing a funeral for this Filipino family. I'll try to avoid like giving super specific details, but one of the things you learn in that industry is that or not even that you learn, but it's like family dynamics are so fucked up, and if you have a dysfunctional family, it is all out on display for everyone to see at a funeral. I mean, in my experience, I've seen people do and say like terrible things to each other, or I've just seen like dramatics at a whole other level. So there was this elderly gentleman that had passed away. He was like in his late 90s. He had lived a good long life. Passed away. He had a very large family. He had like a couple of sons, but he mostly had daughters. And I don't remember specifically how many, but obviously all of them were older too, like, 40s, 50s, 60s. But one of the daughters had been estranged, it looks like she just hadn't been around much. And then after the father died, she just started like appearing, like she just like showed up. And she was like super dramatic at the funeral. She was crying a lot. She was just all like, life is awful, and like just being super, super dramatic. and the family looked super annoyed with her. And from kind of the whisperings that I got from some members of the family were like, oh, she's just doing this because she wants to like be in the will. She just like wants to get like her payout from the family and doesn't want to like look like an asshole. So she was just like overcompensating by like being all dramatic and stuff. But apparently she hadn't seen her father in like a number of years. So it was just kind of like eye rolly. It was kind of cringy, honestly. So one of the things that they teach us is like we are present but invisible. So we're always there, and we make sure that they can see us and that they know we're there if they need us. But for the most part, we let families pretty much, we'll bring the deceased to them. We'll let like in the casket and everything. We'll let them do their thing, and then we just kind of stay by if they have any questions or need anything. Or if the body needs any touch-ups or anything like that. Because I used to, like, help, like, I would touch up eyeshadow, like, help comb hair or anything if there was just any sort of things that needed fixing. But anyway, I did the vigil for this funeral the night before, and then the next day we did the funeral itself. And we get out to do the interment. The gentleman was being interred in one of our mausoleums in the wall, and it was like there's you if you've seen them, like there's some like on the like a bottom, like you would have to kneel down to see it, and then some that are like way at the top that you can't even access. The sweet spot are the ones like in the middle. And those tend to be the most expensive because like families can touch them and they can access them rather easily. So he was like in a middle one, and this woman was just screaming and crying and just like hysterically upset, like and people tend to get the most upset and this was my experience with most services. People tend to get the most emotional upset when we start the interment process. So as the body is either being interred into a crypt or, lowered into a graveside is when people tend to get the most emotional, because that's like really the end. It's really the last time they're going to see that person. So it's not a surprise to me when people tend to get, start to cry more, start to be just generally more emotional. It's really just part of the package, and we prepare for that. But this woman was like screaming. It was like a piercing, like a banshee scream. And I have heard, I've heard people do that before. I've heard, and they like young mothers, I've heard them do it. And it's obviously a sound that you don't forget when it's genuine. That kind of grief is like, it just kind of like throws me back thinking about it. But when it's genuine, it's a very powerful sound. It's probably the most like intense display of grief you can experience, like when you're not the one actually experiencing it, like when you're just witnessing it. Obviously the actual experience of that is probably more intense, but like when you're just like kind of on the outside looking in, it's a very visceral and powerful display of pain and grief. But the way this woman was screaming and kind of going haywire was super over the top dramatic, and it was just very clear that it was fake and that it wasn't like it wasn't genuine feeling. So my boss and I are kind of like sitting in the background just like, holy crap. And she starts like doing this like stomping routine around the graveside, around the casket. She's like stomping around it. And like our guys who actually do the interment are kind of like, do we do it? Do we not? And normally, people stay well enough back so that, the professionals can get in and do what they need to do, because it's a process getting them interred. And, but she's just like screaming, she's stomping around it. She's like, pulling at her hair. She's like, it's this huge, like just dramatics. And like you could tell the family is just like, dude, you're embarrassing us. Like, get away. And some gentleman finally like steps in. I don't know if it was her husband or her brother or whatever, like tries to like guide her away, and she pushes him away. No one is good for nothing. It's just that some people are only good for becoming fertilizer. Facts. Um, so this brother or husband comes to try to take her away, and she shoves him away, and then she just grabs onto the casket, like just grabs onto it, and is wailing and screaming, and we're just like, ah. And other people start coming up, and they're trying to pull her off, and she's just like, no, no, Papa, no, no, and just like, we're like, oh my God. And like, regardless of how much you loved your dad or whatever else, it's like the man was like 98. It was his time. It was so like absurd. And yeah, the family is humiliated. And finally, it was like it took multiple people to pull her off. And then finally, like the head of the family, I think it was the eldest son, finally says like, do it. Like, let's get this over with. And, you know, we finally inter him. We get him into the crypt, and generally we don't seal the crypts until the family is gone because like it requires plaster. It's like a much more involved process. So we'll drape like a curtain over it, just like out of respect. So they put the curtain over it, and someone just finally let go of her, and she like lunged and like pushed back everyone and starts trying to climb into the crypt. And at that point, like, you know, some people turned and looked at me as if I should be the one to do something. And I was just like, I'm not fucking going inside a crypt. If she wants to get interred with him, fucking let her. Like, who the hell cares? Like, this is ridiculous. And I mean, yeah, the family was, I felt so bad for them. This seemed like a good one for a tranquilizer. Oh, completely. Yeah, and let her stand there. And the family just keeps the patriarch keeps apologizing, like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And I'm just like, it's not your fault, dude. Like, I'm sorry for you. Like, holy crap. Like, what do you do with someone like that? So it took like another like 5 or 6 family members to come and again pull her away, and she was literally just dragged away to a car. And that was the last like I ever saw of any of them before we could like finally get things like situated. If she wanted to volunteer as tribute and say, fuck, I should have. That would have been clever. That would have been a great way to handle the situation. It took me 10 minutes to tell that story, so you can see why I'm going to make those cost a little bit more. Yeah, that's just one story from the good old mortuary days. That was a fun one. In the future, I guess you can let me know when you redeem if you want. I doubt anyone would want this, but like if you want a sad story, if you want a funny story, if you want like a wholesome story. Hydrate. I should probably this minute. I should wait, what's going on? Shit. I need water. Hold on. I need water. I agree. You have created a monster, but it's fine. Hydration is key. It's important. I am really like not a fan of like what's going on with my hair right now. Or my fake hair. It's just kind of not doing what it's supposed to do. That's just the way it is. And that's the way it is. Oh, are there things I need to address in the disc? Holy crap. Oh wow, I missed. Wow, y'all had a conversation. You guys had a full-on conversation. Hot damn. Um, yeah. So, oh, the other thing I wanted to show you that I got, which I'm really excited because I get to use it this weekend. It's called the Bathroom Guest Book. Please sign in while sitting down. So, you know how people have like normal guest books? Well, I'm going to put this in my bathroom and people have to sign it while they're doing their business. And this is some of the this is what it looks like. Damn, Barnes and Noble. This is what it looks like. Date of visit, time of visit, sign in, purpose of visit, number 1, number 2, or number 3. Looked in medicine cabinet. I don't have one, so that won't be like usable. Bathroom doodle. Song that describes this bathroom visit. More than a feeling. Push it. The sound of silence. Hurt so good. Blowing in the wind. Good vibrations. Ring of fire. Or fill in your own. Bathroom activity bar graph. A long time. A little time. No time. Then you have the length of visit. Time spent gazing in mirror. Thoughts during this visit. The past, the future, business at hand, other, and then report card. You can actually like grade my bathroom. So I am so excited to use this weekend. I just need to get like a small table to put in the bathroom where this can sit and just like have it like with a pen and stuff. I just can't wait to see what people say. There needs to be a section to rate the poop. Oh, I thought there was. I think there is. Length of visit. I mean, bathroom doodle. I would assume that that's what that means. There's also a section called memorable moments. If you can see. Or like. So, like, there's options here. You can grade me on my amenities? God, I'm in trouble. Anyway, I can't wait to try this. Didn't wipe all the way, saw a fly, smelled your candle. Okay, I feel like we've delayed long enough. I haven't even like done my intro yet, but I hope that this extended introduction has been pleasing. So the usual spiel. My name is Claire Fitzpatrick. I am a professor at St. Mary's College of California. I teach a little class called There's Always a Lighthouse, the case for literary merit in video games. In the class, we discuss what literature is, how we define it, and what different literary concepts make up what this overarching idea of literature is. We discuss a variety of different games, one of which is Red Dead Redemption 2. And we are on part 6 of Red Dead Redemption 2. One of the things that I really love about doing these streams and the lecture series this way is that with the class, since it's a 6-week intensive course, I don't get the chance to really dig into the games as much as I would like to. So we only get to talk about Red Dead for 2 days. And obviously, the game is so dense, there's so much going on that you need lots more than 2 days to really talk about it. So now we get lots and lots of days to talk about it. So, that being said, I feel like we should just like go ahead and dig in to the magic. Are some of the people present your students? Actually, the guy who just typed in Zugs Wanging is one of my former students. And some of the people who have been present in the past are former students. Erica is a friend of several of my former students, but is not a former student. Yes, he was a student last year. Are students required to try and play the games within the semester? It's a tough call. I give my students the game list. So the class is in January. I give students the game list usually at the beginning of November, so that they have a couple of months to like look over the list and play any games that maybe they haven't played before. If they don't have consoles or they just don't have access to the games, then I have a pre-curated list of like just the cinematics slash game, like relevant gameplay of the various games that are like X amount of hours each that they can just watch if they're not able to play the games. I never thought to ask earlier, where did the title of your class come from? So the title of my class, There's Always a Lighthouse. It's a quote from BioShock, specifically in the game BioShock Infinite. I believe it also appears in BioShock 2. It's been a long time since I've played any of the other ones aside from Infinite, but it's also on my arm. There is always a lighthouse. Well, you can't really see it, but the entire quote is, there's always a lighthouse, there's always a man, there's always a city. And the idea behind it, I don't want to go into too much detail because I think we're going to be playing, BioShock Infinite is on my list of games to play through in the lecture series. But the idea is that there's always a constant. And in talking about a subject that really is subjective to a lot of people, the constant between all of these things is a love for games. So that inspired the title. You're required to try and play on your student, and you let me in among them. That's some poor judge. Oh, of course I let you in among them, Oxford. You're one of my favorite. It's kind of a brutal reading list. Yeah, it is. It is really brutal. It's also one of those things I've never really been sure how to remedy, just because it's such a short time that we have together. And the class list is not really even finalized until October. So I can't even really give people the game list ahead of that. But so that's why I really try to encourage people, like, watch this stuff ahead of time so that you're not like spending like 7, 8, 9 hours, a night trying to watch, these videos. And it's also more fun to play the game at your own pace. But yeah, that's definitely something that I've like tried to figure out how I can fix. Some of the games are very short and it just doesn't really matter. You can get through them in a night, but others of them, like Red Dead, are really dense. So my hope actually in creating these series is that over time I can like edit and trim them to relevant content and use them as things that students can watch that'll be more condensed and they won't have to deal with all the BS. That's the hope. But yeah, that's how we do that. That's how that works. And on that note, we should probably jump into the game. I miss Red Dead. And one day was the only one I didn't play through and watch the VOD. Oh, really? And that's always sucked to me that I did Horizon. And did I do Horizon in one day with you guys? Like, every year it kind of like alternates. Sometimes I split it in two. Sometimes I do it in one. The shitty thing this year, unfortunately, is that I actually am not teaching it this year. St. Mary's cut their course offerings due to COVID, and I was one of the cuts. And they based that decision off of the fact that I didn't have, despite the fact that the class was incredibly popular, I didn't realize that you guys get student evaluations via email. And I did not encourage you guys enough to fill in your student evaluations. So for 3 years in a row, I only had like 2 or 3 evaluations per class. And that was enough to get me dropped. So it was a huge bummer. I tried to defend myself and say I had no idea. Like, this wasn't like articulated to Jan term professors. And they wouldn't bite. Horizon was the first big game, I think, after Eden. Yeah, it was. I tried to start slow, and then it failed miserably. Yeah, those student evals were pretty dumb. I was never... I really don't think that they tell you much. I always hated filling them out as a student, and I was never really sure what their merit was, but the fact that, I mean, St. Mary's clearly considers them to be very important because it was enough to cut my class. Despite the fact that it's incredibly popular, it fills up to capacity every year. I'm hoping that next year I can convince them to let me I can submit the proposal again and get back on the books, but we'll see. People either ignore them or use them to get a grudge. Yeah, I don't know if people had a grudge or what, or if they just feared the magic. Like, it was honestly like just having to deal with all of the bullshit with my health this year. That one really stung, because I was actually in the hospital undergoing my first chemo treatment when St. Mary's let me know that the class was rejected. They gave me one opportunity to submit an appeal, but the appeal was due like in 3 days, and I was still going to be in the hospital. So I emailed back and just said, hey, like, I'm currently hospitalized, like, I'm going through cancer treatment. I want to submit, a appeal, and I want to do the best possible job. Can you please, like, is there any way I can get an extension, even if it's just like through the weekend, just to give me the time that I need to be able to get through it? And they told me no, that if I didn't have it in by the designated time, then that was that. So I created a rushed appeal from my hospital bed, asked some of my former students for letters. They all submitted letters. I submitted a long explanation, a revised syllabus. I did pretty much everything that I could possibly do. And a week later, I got a completely non-personalized, just copy-pasted, like 3-sentence, like, we're sorry, your class has been, we've decided not to, offer your class this year. Good luck in 2022. Or good luck in 2023. So, that really sucked. So, I've managed to find an outlet through streaming, which is great. It gives me a way to, still, do what I love and interact with folks, and, hopefully, be able to do this again very soon. The plus side is I'm still employed with St. Mary's. I'm still a professor there, so, it's really just a matter of, like, if and when they accept my class, in successive years. So, fingers crossed.
Use a slug of whiskey in this.
Maybe after lunch, hey?
Same, honestly, after all that talking.
Did you see that woman, Mary Gillis, about?
Yes, I did.
I never liked her.
But the amount of
I know,
bureaucratic
you
bullshit there is
already
astounding.
told me
Oh,
that.
you have no idea.
Ideas above her station.
Actually, maybe you do. I guess I just understand it now from both the student perspective and the, and as a lecturer. I mean, the fact that, like, they came and evaluated, like, the head of Jan Term came and, like, evaluated one of my classes, like, right towards the end. I don't know if you remember that, Jeff. And he didn't know, and nobody else knew, that I had just had a major surgery, had been in the hospital for 4 days, having 2 20-pound cancerous tumors removed, and I didn't say anything. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't make a scene over it. I only skipped the classes on, like, the day of my surgery and the day that I got home. Those were the only sessions I missed. So it really sucked. That, because it's like, I was so, like, dedicated. I was willing to do it even when I was, like, felt like I was dying. Yeah, Aaron Sachowicz.
There's hope, my friend. And we We've been thinking about our problem all wrong. All wrong. That's all. Meaning? All in good time, my friend. All in good time.
Oh, Dutch.
Always the showman.
Always the showman, indeed. That's probably... Like, why does he feel a need to hide? Why does Dutch feel a need to not say anything? Why can't he just tell Arthur what he's planning? Why does he always have to make everything so dramatic? Make Snowed in Little Black. I know, man. It still hurts. I'm gonna be honest with you. It still sucks.
Morning. Hey.
Wow, Uncle didn't even make it to a bed.
Hey, Arthur. Come here a minute.
What is it?
What is it?
Can I ask you a favor?
Probably not.
Very funny. Would you do something with Jack? He seems kind of down. All this upheaval can't have been easy on the poor kid.
Why? Because I'm your preferred nursemaid?
Because he likes you and, well, you
That
know
is
his
a-
father's useless.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. God. Yeah, this is the fishing thing. I actually like this mission. Or, not really a mission. But you know what I mean. Also, I will remind the chat, though you guys have all been great about it. This is a spoiler-free run.
Good for you.
We are doing this for some folks that have not... No, you're fine. You're fine, Erica. That wasn't really a spoiler. We are doing this as A, part of the lecture series that I can hopefully use later, and B, for some folks who are watching the stream that have not actually played the game. So, appreciate it deeply.
What you up to?
Playing,
Anything fun?
I guess.
You want to come fishing with me?
Fishing?
Sure. You're... It's about time that you started to earn your keep.
Okay,
Good. Let's go get your pole then. Now, you do have a fishing pole, don't you?
I sure do. Uncle Jose made me one.
Good. Well, let's go get it then. Go catch us some fish.
Yeah.
I'll mount up and lift you on when you're ready. Girl.
Girl. So cute.
All right. Let's go then.
It's actually...
Where are we going?
Just down to the river near here.
It's actually really cute to see
Oh, okay.
this scene because even though like
Know you was
Arthur kind of like humbled and grumbled about it,
You're a brave.
he was like he still is very like soft and warm and sweet to Jack.
Ain't much
You know,
kid no more.
he's a lot of bark and not a whole lot of bite.
Earn a few other
Not that I
women,
have any real
guess.
vendetta against him, but after working as a student in the Center for International Programs, I felt really good about my interview and presentation for a full-time job in there.
Tough few
I'm
weeks
close with
up
the
in
people who
that
work there.
snow.
He was in the second interview and on the hiring committee,
Yes,
and he
but
seemed
not
so
like
over it, and I
that.
have a feeling his question tried to throw me out. Didn't get an email back one way or the other. Which,
One
oh
near
shit, I'm
Blackwater?
sorry to hear that, dude. Like, yeah, he's, you know, I don't want to like talk smack about anyone at St. Mary's, but
Anyway,
you know, my general feeling was that, you know, I'm not sure that he ever had the intention of really approving my appeal.
Really?
I don't know if there was just a vendetta or if he or anyone else there just felt like the class didn't really live up to the hype. Or just the fact that I kind of like went against the grain of the faculty there anyway, but there was just some general, it seemed like there was some general dislike.
yeah.
Come on, faster!
You see that deer? Look at that buck over there.
And it's sweet how he just shows him around. He's kind and he's patient. He doesn't give him the same sass. He's like willing to be patient with the fact that Jack is new to this world. And I think has a sort of fondness for the fact that he has not yet been tainted by it.
Where should we stand, Uncle Arthur?
Down by the shore. Come on, follow me.
I can't wait to get started. You
If
show
he
me
feels
where,
akin to
Uncle
Jack.
Arthur?
I think he does, for some reasons that we'll go into, later on in the
By the
story.
water there?
But I don't think that it's, just a fluke that he's good with kids. And also, I think it's a testament to the way that Dutch raised them. Like, they are killers and they do bad things,
Fish without a
but
bowl?
they do have humanity. Similar childhoods. Yeah, growing up in a gang, I think that's a part of it. Like, Arthur joined the gang much later. No, I shouldn't say much later. He joined the gang when he was in his teens, and that Jack is clearly much younger. He looks maybe like,
We need some bait.
4 or 5 here. There we go.
I'm gonna use some cheese.
I hate fishing in this game.
Earlier the better.
But yeah, I think that there's some
Cast your
kinship there.
line. Swing the rod back.
But he
over
also,
your
I think,
shoulder,
recognizes
and bring
that
it
Jack
forward in
is
smooth motion. Use your wrist.
Jack is much
Not
more
your elbow.
pure than he was. And Arthur didn't really have a father figure in his life, so he sees an opportunity. He sees an opportunity to interact with Jack and teach Jack in the way that he wishes he could have had with his own father.
Like that?
That's it. Good. All we do now, Jack, is wait for a fish to take the bait.
How do I know when I've got a bite?
Well, if you feel the tip of your fishing rod just twitching, don't yank it yet. That just means one's nibbling. If you feel a hard tug, that's a fish going for the bait, so yank hard to hook it.
You've got a bite, Uncle Arthur?
Got one, Jack.
I see. I see.
Oop. Got him.
Look, Jack. It's a rock bass. Yeah, it's almost as small as you. We should really throw these smaller ones back. Give them a chance to grow up a bit.
Can I take a break from fishing? I want to make something.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick some of those red flowers. I'll be right back.
Ah, Jeff. Thanks so much for the sub, dude. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. You definitely did not have to do that.
All right. Let's see what's biting there.
But it's nice to see the former students coming into the chat. Giving some love. Thank you. It's called Lumia Stream. Took a while to set up, but it's fun. I did? Oh.
Ah, damn it. Didn't get him. Let's try.
Ah, appreciate that. Yeah, it's
Fishing sure is boring, Uncle.
I have all these colored lights around my
I
house,
know.
so it felt cool. It
Born
seemed
as
only
heck.
right to get like an
But then,
auto setup for
something
subbing.
happens. You can get food for days.
And yet my latest
If you're
subber
lucky.
and subscriber isn't
But until
updating.
then, you just-
Hold on.
Sit, wait.
Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can update it. Stand by, chat. Read from file. Wish I could update. I wish I knew how to update it so that it would show that you're the most recent subber. Sorry about that. But you know that I know that you know that I know. This is why I don't have friends. Okie dokie. Actually, let me see something here. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I can do this. I want to figure out if there's something special I need to do to... Three. I'll select the text. Turn file. Hit the browse. Alright, the value you want to use. Edit the color. The stream label will generate. I'll just move it and resize it when you're happy with where it is. Click anywhere else on the screen. What is shown in your source can be edited through the stream label settings. You can add as many labels as you like and position them in a way pleasing to you. Okay, that tells me literally nothing, but okay. Oh, where'd you go, Oxy?
Try not to worry. It's good for you,
Yeah, Jeff, this is one of your favorite games, isn't it?
I guess.
Hey, look at this.
And what?
This necklace I made.
Necklace?
For Mama.
Sure.
What a fine young man.
He's here.
And in such
Shadow
complex-
Cat, what's going on? Ah!
Arthur is-
Every time. I'm gonna take that privilege away from you. Shadowcat, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I think this is your first time here. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're happy to have you. We're playing Red Dead Redemption 2. We're discussing literary concepts as we play the game. I don't know if you've ever played it before. We're doing a spoiler-free run, so if you haven't played it, you're in luck because we are not talking about anything that would spoil it. Why? I hate that sound. You guys have too many cheer points. You're tired? Yeah, what time is it for you? It's either really late or really early. Ah, shit, it's Shane. The other bearded lord. What's up, Shane? Get fucked. 1:10. Woof. Oh, 1:10 p.m. Oh, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I thought you meant like 1 in the morning. I was like, ooh. All right, Ox. Blah, blah, blah. Names. Erica, what were you going to tell Oxforth? Or was it really just the sound alert? Did you just want to be rude and use that sound alert?
Isn't it, Arthur Morgan?
Who are you?
Yes, Arthur Morgan. Vanderlyn's most trusted associate.
8 p.m. Ooh,
You've
you've been
read
up
the
a while.
files. Typical case.
My height.
Orphan
Oh, shut
street kid seduced by that maniac's silver tongue and matures into a degenerate murderer. Agent Milton? Agent Ross. Pinkerton Detective Agency, seconded to the United States government. Nice to finally meet. We know a lot about you.
Do you?
You're a wanted man, Mr.
It was the flute,
Morgan.
and he understood.
$5,000
He understood the
for
assignment.
your head alone.
$5,000 for me? Can I turn myself in?
We want Vanderlyn.
Old Dutch. I haven't seen him for months.
That's so. Because I heard a guy fitting his description robbed a train belonging to Leviticus Cornwall up near Granite Pass.
Oh, ain't that a little old-fashioned nowadays?
Apparently not. Listen. This is my offer, Mr. Morgan. Bring in Vanderlyn, and you have my word you won't swing.
Oh, I ain't gonna swing anyways, Agent.
Milton.
You see, I haven't done anything wrong. Aside from not playing the games to your rules.
Spare me the philosophy lesson. I've already heard it from Mac Calendar.
Mac Callan.
Oh, thank you for those
pretty
500
shot
bits,
up by the
Shadow
time I
Cat. I
got to
appreciate
him.
that.
So really, it was
Quite
more of a
honestly, that
mercy
means a lot.
killing.
Thank you.
Slow, but merciful.
You enjoy being a rich man's toy, dear.
I enjoy society, flaws and all. You people venerate savagery, and you will die. Savagely, all of you.
Oh, we're all gonna die, Agent.
Some of us sooner than others. Good day, Mr. Morgan.
Goodbye.
Enjoy your fishing, kid, while you still can.
Who are they?
No one to worry about, no one at all. Come on, let's pick up your things and get home.
A few things about that exchange, which I think are really tell you a lot. At no point in that exchange did Arthur pull his gun or even make that he was going for his gun. He stood in front of Jack. He made himself a barrier. And for the most part, kept his composure very much in check. The only act we see him do is throw down his fishing rod. But the only people in that exchange, the great irony, that suggested any sort of violence was Ross and Milton. Ross, for the fact that he aimed the gun right at Arthur, despite the fact that there is a child right there, and has no issues bullying a child. It tells you a lot about the objectives of these two characters. The Pinkertons right there, we have just met them, and we know they don't give a fuck about anything other than bringing Dutch in. And despite the fact that Arthur is an outlaw, he's done horrible things, there's more at stake for him than just whether or not I'm going to get arrested at this point. He doesn't give a damn if he gets arrested. His concern is Jack is right here, I need to protect him, and these people are holding weapons in our face. But he does not threaten him. He does not insinuate that he's going to bring any harm to him. He's basically, in so many words, just saying, leave me alone. Leave us alone. So I think that just for a very first introduction to the Pinkertons, we already know everything that we need to know about them, just from the way that they're willing to behave in front of a young child. And I think you can tell a lot about a person by the way they interact with a child. I mean, even at the very end, Ross just antagonizes and really threatens Jack. Enjoy it while you still can. Really? You would say that to a child after you just held a gun in front of his guardian's face? These people don't have any sort of honorable motivations. So we know right here from this first interaction that these are people that we need to be afraid of. These are people that are going to be obstacles to us in some way, and they are willing to do a lot of damage. So there's certainly some foreshadow in there.
It's getting late, Jack. Your mother'll be worried. Let's head back.
And also just in the fact that he says they're no one to worry about, immediately dismisses them, doesn't want Jack to worry, doesn't want him to be scared.
Can we go now, please?
Milton does need moisturizer. There's some issues. He's got to get his shit together.
Why did you lie about where
My mom was like,
Dutch
these aren't the
is?"
guys from your cartoons. They won't hesitate because you're kids. Yeah, it is a lot like that.
Because those are disagreeable men. And I don't want them to hurt him.
What did they mean about Mac? Is he in jail?
No, I don't think so. I hope just find where he is.
Another interesting take here that just happened. He asks about Mac, their fellow gang member, and we know Milton basically just insinuated that Mac was killed. Thank you for hosting, Shadowcat. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's really kind of you. Deeply appreciate. Milton just pretty much told Arthur in so many words that their buddy Matt Callender was captured and hung for being part of the gang. So Jack asks, where's Mac? And Arthur's not willing to have that conversation, that tough conversation. And you can go into the psychological aspects about why he may not want to have those conversations, but the fact of the matter is he doesn't want to be the guy to say these people killed someone that you potentially care about. It's already hard enough to be a child in a gang, especially knowing that loss is very much a part of your life, and he's already endured some loss at this point, just from what we saw at the beginning of the gang. But you can... There's a couple of ways that we can interpret the way that Arthur is choosing to address this moment. One is that he's sort of being dishonest with Jack and not being willing to have those tough conversations, especially considering that we know that his father John is definitely not going to do it. Or we can see it as an act of sort of an honorable act, in that he's protecting him from, like we were saying earlier, he's protecting him from things that at his age he probably won't understand and would really just cause him trauma. And perhaps Arthur is afraid that he'll one day turn out like the rest of them. And I don't think Arthur wants that. I think that's why he's willing to treat him different than he treats anyone else in the gang, and why he's willing to, entertain a child that's making a flower necklace. There's a lot we can learn from the way that Arthur chooses to interact with Jack.
Like I said, don't worry about them. The world is full of disagreeable men. That's why you got all of us to protect you. Folk like them. Now, how about that necklace you made? You still got it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Good. Did you like fishing?
It was
It melts my heart. Me too.
okay, I think. It's a lot of waiting around.
It is.
So Arthur has a lot to worry about right now. He just met detectives that know that the gang is close by, and he's not alluding to Jack in any sense that they should be worried. He says, don't worry about them, even though Arthur himself has every reason to be worried. These guys are not far from them. They probably know where they are. They probably were followed. And he is very aware of that and keeping his cool. That can't be an easy thing to do with a child, and when you're on the run the way that this gang is.
There you are. How you boys getting on?
Great. We caught a fish, and I made you this necklace.
And Jack agreed.
Pretty. Ain't I the luckiest? Did you thank Uncle Arthur?
No need. We had a good time.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just met some folk. I better go speak with Dutch.
Okay.
Hey, you did real fine, kid.
Thanks.
We got a problem. What? I just met some guys out near the river. A fella named, Milton, and, I don't remember the other fella's name. Ross. Milton and Ross. And they are employees of the Pinkerton Detective Agency. And they know about the train, and they know we're here.
Well, you followed back here.
No, they know we're near here. And they want you, Dutch. They offered me my freedom in exchange, they did.
Why didn't you take it?
Very funny. Well, what do we do now?
I say we do nothing. Just yet. They're just trying to scare us into doing something stupid. We have turned a corner. We survived them mountains. We just need to stay calm.
Yeah, I was actually just about to ask your guys' thoughts on that. Why didn't you take it? Why did you hate that? You know why. Yeah, it's kind of Dutch tooting his own horn. He's being sarcastic, obviously, when he asks it. He knows Arthur would never. And Arthur responds with very funny and just kind of brushes it off. But... Ooh, sorry, Dutch. Am I in your way? Sorry? You're sorry, Mango. How dare you? Josh! And Mango at the same time? Oh, my lord. Funny how Dutch had to ask that question, Arthur. Arthur really shows he doesn't trust anyone but himself. See? That's... It's funny you say that, Josh. We actually, because Eric is suggesting something different, that he's really saying it just to soothe his own ego, because he knows that Arthur would never do it. So, but I also like that take, because I don't think that you're wrong. I don't know if Dutch really does trust anyone other than himself. It's why he's constantly having to soothe and assure himself, I have a plan. This is what we're doing. Stay calm. Stay the course. We got this. I got this. He's not assuring the gang. He's assuring himself, because he's not certain that there is trust outside of himself. So I don't think that that's a wrong take either. Why didn't you choose easy money over loyalty to the gang? But it could also, be Dutch just kind of being a dick. All these things happen. Ooh, why didn't you take it? Like, not really taking him seriously. The fact he has to ask. Yeah, that's true. The fact that he even says that. Now we're in T-Rebel. We are. Yes, Oxforth is here. Shadowcat is here. It's a mind game. Dutch knows Arthur is loyal and questions it anyway to get under his skin. And maybe it's just the fact that maybe it's a combination of both. Is that technically old Western gaslighting? It could be. It probably is. We know Arthur is not concerned. Like I said, he's not really all that concerned about himself. He's clearly very concerned about Dutch. He even says it to Jack, like, we gotta go these are disagreeable men. We don't want them to hurt Uncle Dutch. I make fun of Shadow very, very lovingly. I think that Oxy likes to make fun of anybody that even gets remotely close into his circle. But, don't worry, I won't make fun of you, Shadow. Or maybe I will. I don't know. I make fun of everyone with love also. I'm a very loving professor. The people you love, Oxy. Yeah, so this is a particularly interesting exchange. And that line has always stuck out to me. But just the fact that, Milton tells Arthur there's a $5,000 bounty on your head alone. He doesn't give a damn. He's just like, can I turn myself in? Like, shit, that's cool. He knows the stakes. But, and then the fact that he goes back home, like, and Dutch is like, did you do, like, it's kind of asinine. Like to honk his horns at deer. It's both. Like, does he care about Dutch as a person or as a leader? Do you think Arthur is concerned for Dutch himself or for the gang, everything, because he's concerned about Dutch? It's both. I definitely think it's both. Dutch is his father figure. Like, Dutch is the only person that has actually treated him like a father. He taught him to read. He taught him to hunt. He taught him to live off the land. He taught him to survive. He calls him son. There is a very, and not only did Dutch give Arthur these skills to survive, he gave him a family. He gave him security. He gave him safety. He gave him purpose. And Arthur's obviously not going to question any of that, but like any father-son relationship, there's going to be tension. And with the stakes being as high as they are for this gang at this point, I think Dutch is sort of teetering in a way that he's willing to suggest it when he absolutely should not. He's willing to actually suggest, like, maybe you're not as loyal to me as you think, or as I once thought. That was only multiple times. Yeah, good questions, though, guys. Really, really good questions. Loving this conversation we're having. Josh, how are you doing, by the way? And Mango, how are both of you guys doing? Long time no chat.
The only way out is forward.
I know. That Blackwater business seems to have finished us.
Good. Oh, life is good. You hear that, Mr. Pearson?
Life is very good, sir. Very good indeed.
So all of you, keep busy and stay out of the worst of trouble out there. We made it!
We're making up for the earlier digression. Yeah, you guys will have noticed I've added a couple of new cheer motes. Or not cheer mote, what is it? Like cheer point redemptions that you can access. One of which is you can spend 1,000 points and I will tell you a story about my time in working at the funeral home. Or you can spend 500 points and I will read you a fun fact out of this little book about Vikings. So we'll learn all about the history of people like Oxforth.
I'm sorry.
Speak of the devil, and we have a Viking fact redemption. So, here is our Viking booklet. So, let us find a fact. Let's talk about the thrall, shall we? So this is, I guess, the class system within Viking society. So we'll talk about the thrall. The thrall existed at the very bottom of the social pyramid. That he belonged absolutely to his master is graphically illustrated by the existence of a law that, quite literally, allowed the thrall to be beaten to death by his owner. For whatever reason, the same law also required that whoever did such a thing must publicly announce the deed on the same day. That's interesting. It should be pointed out, however, that such an act was generally frowned upon, in much the same way as would be the beating to death of a dog or horse. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. They're kind of an asset. You wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't want to, like, beat to death something that, or, you know, get rid of something that potentially provides you some value. So thrall is another word for like a slave or an indentured servant. If I ever saw someone beat it, oh, same. Like, they would catch these hands so fast. Like, you don't mess with pupperinos.
You're very purty. I'm sorry, I'm not being forward or nothing, but you are.
You're very sweet. Strange and horrible.
I love this point redemption.
Sweet.
I'm not no Driscoll, miss.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Oh, you fucked that up, Mary. Thrall? Wow. I was thinking more of like the Thrall from Destiny.
So we're working on a plan for that train you told me about.
Oh, I was wondering about that. It sounded worth a look.
For sure. You did good.
Ask Oxforth about Battlemount. It does sound dirty. Please tell me more. I must know more now. Okay, what do we have here? Alright, we're gonna go see John Marston. Tell us more, Oxforth. I'm gonna get some food first.
Uncle Arthur!
What's up, kid?
Not much. Well, I had fun fishing.
Yeah, me too.
You're huge. Oh, really? He did?
I was playing with it and just lost it.
Shadow, are you in my disc?
He's going to kill me.
I'd love to see pictures posted in our
He will
pet
kill
channel.
Maybe I can find you another.
A rideable German Shepherd.
Get a tour.
me. Oh, that would be fine. Thanks, Arthur.
Hi there.
You done that before.
What's this?
I know.
Oh, doggy.
Tell him we're okay now.
We're okay, Dutch. Jose's right.
I hated
We're
how
just
movement
getting
was
back
slowed
on our
inside
feet.
the camp. Yeah, me too.
You'll get us out of this.
We are out of this. We need to keep out of it.
So what do you think?
We need to make some money and find ourselves an escape route, same as usual. But we are making money. And we will find an escape.
Rex.
We're
Oh,
gonna
Rex
be
is a
okay.
beautiful boy. Boy, right?
agree.
I'm guessing Rex is a boy.
Get some big money and get lost.
Mr. Morgan.
Like you say, this is a big country. We can always get lost.
Yes. And we can always
Beautiful
make
dog.
more money.
Very
Be
pretty
okay.
puppy. So there's still some optimism here. 3? Wow, he's young. Probably scares the hell out of anybody that doesn't know him. See a big boy like that.
Hey, how have you been, Arthur?
Fine, Mary Beth.
Well, a lot of people want to talk to me
that
today.
Mary Gillis?
Sure. I saw her.
Get over her, Arthur.
Oh, it's all a long time ago.
Dutch can be
Oh,
played by
I
DW.
hope so.
You can type ! Discord in the chat, and that should give you the link to our Discord. Josh, my dear mod, if you would be so kind as to do that. Where are we seeing this? Eat some stew. You should make my half German Shepherd. Oh, little peanut. That felt weird to read, if I'm being honest.
They act tough. They're good boys, mostly.
All right. Oh, for Phoenix. Oh, I was gonna say, you're really gonna like put Peanut out there at a pasture so early? She is prettier than most humans. I would agree. She's a pretty puppy. I love her very much. I want to boop her snoot very desperately. Yeah, Peanut is like a few months. This is a Wendy's, ma'am. Josh, my God, you're the TA. You're supposed to have some sense of decorum. I snorted at that. Honestly, same. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Ba-ba-ba-doo-bo. That's when I get on my desk. Awesome, I can't wait to see pictures. You've met Josh, though. I mean, shush. Shush, Mango, with your logic.
Easy.
Anything around this abandoned wagon that I can take? No, not really? Okay. Yeah, I would love to see pictures of your pup. This is a group that also loves to discuss food. On Tuesday's stream, we just like really dug into the conversation about cinnamon rolls, particularly. We also discussed caramel popcorn. So if anyone wants to like take on the subject of food, it will always be warmly embraced in this community. Oh, you're Italian! What's your... I hate that sound! I need to remove it! For shushing me. Oh, this is not... No. This is not where you get to, like, start with your with your sassing me. This is my channel. And you're the one that fell asleep. That woke up both my dogs. Shadow, what's your favorite food? Whether to cook or to eat. Either one, or if they're different. Would love to hear. Always love to hear what people are into. Food-wise. Please don't make it weird. Gnocchi. You know, I've only had gnocchi once, and it was when I was in Rome. Or no, yeah, I think it was in Rome. Loved it. I don't know what you mean by your response to Oxford. What did I respond to Oxforth with? I don't remember anything immediately after I said it.
Shit.
Ooh, that does sound amazing.
Well, at least it ain't your job.
Shut up, Arthur.
Yeah, your job's starting the fights. It ain't winning them.
Scrap, Arthur. I'm just no good
The
at
shitty
homework.
fluting. Oh, that's true.
Besides, what do you care, Englishman? You've got no time for me. I tried to find you work, but then you're off cutting jobs with other folks, and your boy Sean doesn't get a look in.
Guess I don't want to get shot, that's all.
Yeah, you're a real fucking funny shit.
Oh, you
Arthur
make them
Morgan,
that's intense. That's
real fucking funny.
the ones bought from
better
the
sleep
shops
with your
taste
eyes
like
open.
rubber. Oh yeah, I would imagine so.
You ain't careful, boy.
The real shit is delicious.
I love you, Arthur Morgan. I love you. Come on, take a shot. Come on, take your best shot, please.
Grow up.
And let me come on the raid with yous.
Raid?
Don't be playing coy with me, son. It's unbecoming.
Shoddy.
That bloody train you and him has set up.
It's
What
about
you're
to
doing out
become
here, you don't
undivided
need guns, you
very
don't need
soon.
men.
Uh-oh.
All that. So Marston told you?
Is that a
Ain't big
threat?
show. I need calmness. If I take you, I might as well bring Micah along.
Now compare me to that oily turd again. You're a dead man.
Fair enough.
Anyway, Arthur, what's your problem with me? In fact, don't tell me. I already know.
Have you ever
You
eaten
are threatened by
No,
me.
I don't even know if I know what that
And
is,
my
Shadow.
youthful vigor. It intimidates you.
Does it?
It's a story as old as the hills. The changing of the guard, the fading of the light. You're toast, old man.
Okay. And what are you?
I'm the future, in all its glory.
Oh, well, good luck.
Google
Good luck
it.
and shut up. I want to get some rest before nightfall.
I'm scared.
Wake up, you lazy son.
What are you doing here, kid?
I'm coming, John. On the job.
I said you weren't coming.
Yeah, well, Arthur says I am, and it's his party, boy, so come on,
Ooh.
let's go. Me and the big cheeses. Love it.
They're like
Can't wait to slit
stuffed
some
cheese
bastard's
balls.
throat.
Say less.
Are we ready?
Do you make those?
Yeah, train's due through tonight.
All right, then. It's on. Charles?
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let's go earn some money.
Eaten ass. No. Kidding, but am I? Please don't.
All the horses untethered?
Yeah, I will. Anything.
so.
They're like rice
Good.
pyramids. The ones that I Googled had cheese in them.
You find a good spot?
And I'm always a fan of cheese.
Why are you
I'm like a
going so
huge
slow?
fan of cheese.
Yeah. Follow the trail southwest.
Count me in for anything with cheese. Oh, like,
Remote, but
cheese is
still
my
give
game.
enough time to spot the oil wagon.
They see this.
I also forgot to
the
eat
tracks,
dinner
they'll
again.
stop soon enough.
Damn it to hell.
Apparently, picks up a new team of guards at the state line, so shouldn't be too much in the way of guns to deal with.
See, this is what I mean. I disappear for a couple of weeks, and you cut me out of all the action. Slow down.
Just the action that requires a brain.
You're a funny feller, John Marston. But my folks say, you had your feet up the whole time, playing sick, and fondling that new scar like you're gonna buy a breakfast in the morning.
Hey, take it easy. They're left here, towards Rhodes. You don't know what you're talking about.
Stay close on this. Wouldn't want you getting scratched by a squirrel or something. That could
Diced
put you
pork
out
and a
of
piece
commission
of
for the rest
diced
of the year.
cheese?
Why do you have to
Ooh.
speak so much? It's
She only makes them for special occasions because they're so time-consuming. And they looked time-consuming. Gluten-free cheesy bread bites, thank you. Ready and trying to... Ooh. God, y'all are making me hungry. Shit.
Yeah, takes a whole army of bounty hunters to bring in Sean Maguire. And look at me now, in the gutter sea. Back in business, boys. You know, my dad always used
Ooh,
to say,
tiramisu. I haven't had tiramisu in a while.
damn you, tree. Sulky, angry, Scarface.
Scareface.
Right barrel of laughs. So, knock the tracks with the wagon, then jumping. That's the plan.
Pretty much. Charles, you deal with the engineer. John?
Here's good. Stop the wagon over the tracks. Remember, these are innocent folks. We handle this right, nobody needs to die.
Yeah, John's smart enough to know that we don't need to kill innocent people for this.
Mr.
We're just in it for one thing and one thing
Mr.
only.
Smith, Mr. McGuire. Ha!
They have a code.
When she slows, order.
And you?
Yeah, I'd
I'll
like
make
some
sure
as
she
well.
slows.
Can you ship it over to California,
Let's do a dive with you.
San Francisco?
I like it.
Get moving. Here she comes.
So Western, man.
What's going on here? What's going on?
Nothing good. I need to get up there. Finish up here and join us on board.
All right, get on that train. Bastard. All yours, Captain. Go on ahead.
All right, so we get to see another one of one of the gang's interactions, robbing a train.
Everybody stay calm and nobody get shot. Go. Everything you got. Money's valuable. There you go. Let's make this quick, people. Come on. We ain't leaving till this bag's full. I ain't got nothing. You want to have a little chat with Romeo and Juliet here? Deal with these two, will you, Mr. M?
Money, valuable.
Don't do this. Just give it to him, Thomas, please.
Okay. Come on. Okay. In the bag, everything you got. Keep it coming. Don't be shy.
People like you make me sick.
These two seem to think we're playing games.
I wanna... Damn it. Sick is better than dead, lady. I'm losing my goddamn patience.
Let's just do what he says so this can be... Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery. Let's make this quick. You boys need me.
No, you go ahead and look for the baggage car.
Tough guy, huh? You sure about
Why
that?
you wasting our time,
You
huh?
show this son of a bitch we ain't playing around here.
Go to libation. I know, I feel really mean.
Money, valuables.
Go to libation. Alcohol or just in general?
We're in there.
Don't be an idiot. Put in there!
If we're talking non-alcohol, I just love Coke. Like, I'm a big Coke fiend.
Everything you got. Let's go.
The soda, don't get crazy. For alcohol, whiskey is my poison.
You should check on Sean.
You never know who's sucking on a gold tooth. True.
Okay. None of you folks move a muscle. You hear me?
What is it?
Alcohol, yeah. Irish whiskey in particular. Jameson is always my easiest go-to. Jameson 12 is my favorite.
Probably something in here, Arthur.
I also like Redbreast.
For fuck's sake! I'm sorry. Come on, get up, you little Irish shit. Get up.
Get up, you little Irish shit. You're a whiskey man yourself? I'm a low scale and I'm on a tasting drill. Oh, really? What's your favorite whiskey? I'd love to know that from you.
I'm seeing double here.
That gives you twice the chance of hitting someone.
Very funny.
Rob the baggage. Oh, duh.
Gonna have a right out lump on me head.
At least you ain't got a hole in it.
Are those? And this racket's in there. Posh bastards.
Posh
Just keep your
bastards.
eyes peeled.
I'm doing me best, alright?
I know, that's what's worrying me.
When I used to drink, I loved my Jim Beam and Coke. That's a classic. Yeah, for me, it was the J-Mo and Coke. Love a good J-Mo and Coke.
Let's go.
These folks are rich, all right.
Alright, we should probably be going now. Come on, we should get out of here.
Most bang for the buck. Highland Park 12 just does it for me. One of the best I've ever had. Ardbeg. I don't even know how to pronounce that.
We'll take that.
Or Port Charlotte heavily peated 10. Oh, so you like the peaty stuff. Not a huge fan of the peaty stuff, but I definitely understand the appeal.
Arthur, we got a problem. There's two arseholes on horses.
How many?
So it seems like Scotch is your big thing.
In that case.
Oogie Dale.
Marston, Smith, get ready.
You men come out the train now, do you hear?
Uh-oh.
We said you men come out now.
There's only two of you fools. We got a whole lot less to lose. Why don't the two of you ride away? That way neither of you get killed. Goddamn liberties.
There's a few more of them turning up.
Me and my big mouth. Okay.
I like them all.
Let's deal with them.
Used to help market. Oh, really?
We won't tell you again. Shit, we got more on the left. And we got more coming from the trees there.
Woo!
Shit! Let's get rid of them quick so we can make a run for it. Okay, get him. Help!
Behind us! We got more of the bastards riding in!
I don't have any. Damn. I should probably be behind this thing. Right. Boom, boom, boom. More than 5 years. Wow! Good for you, Shadow. That's awesome. Irish whiskey, have not been impressed yet. Really?
Let's go, Arthur, come on!
Irish whiskey's always been my thing, man. It's my booze of choice. I've been big on alcohol, but I won't mix alcohol with my antidepressants. Yeah, that's probably smart. I probably shouldn't either. But God's honest truth. I can't go too far without alcohol / antidepressants after everything I've been through in the last few months. 6 or 7 months. But that is very smart. I give you a lot of credit, Shadow. That's smart. I ain't never been the brightest bulb in the box. The law, I've lost sight of you. Continue to evade them until they stop looking. Into Irish whiskey back in the day. Did they? Oh! I'm so sorry! Please get up. Let's get out of here! Just killing more horses. I didn't mean to kill a horse!
Let's get out of here.
Dang it.
We need to move now. Let's go. Why you playing at? Yep.
I'm trying to go. My horse just won't go. Come on! Why aren't you going? He literally won't go. Why the hell won't you go, you damn horse? Oh, stupid horse. Can we go, please? Thank you. Oh my god. He fears for his life, probably. Run, ladies and germs, run. Really? This is going all wrong. This is a disaster. Run. Oh my god, there's so many lawmen. I just can't do anything right. Oh, fuck. Now I'm gonna have to do this over. Out of Irish whiskey, but not the finished product. Rather, they taxed the whiskey that used all malted barley. Did they? I actually didn't know that. Using unmalted barley to bypass the taxes. Ah! I did not know that.
Now, boys, let's get the hell out of here.
Alright, let's try this again.
Let's go. Stay with me. Yeah.
Let's try this again. Maybe where I don't run into something that gets me to fall off my damn horse. I just really ran into a bog. Because fuck me, right? Fuck me! Come on, bro! What the fucking hell? This is getting so annoying!
Let's go.
Oh my god. I'm trying to go, but my horse just won't freaking go. I am dying, so are the horses. Ugh. Can I restart from like... This is just not going my way. Ugh. Oh, it won't let me. Ugh. Just need to start this over yet again. Alright, let's go, god damn it. Ugh. Yeah, this is not my best run, in case that wasn't obvious. I'm a cow, bitch, I'm a cow. Cat, I don't say meow. What are you saying, Mango? I don't even know what song we're talking about. That Doja Cat one where she dresses like a... I don't listen to Doja.
That was fun, boys. Real fun. We can see what they call you the professionals in the outfit.
Shut up.
At least we made some money. Hey, what did I get? Gotta be $100 here. Very nice.
You weren't even invited.
What now?
We still need a real big take, enough for us to get out of here.
Was that a setup? Law turned up real fast.
I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm starting to get nervous.
Think they followed us from Blackwater?
Maybe. They found me already near Horseshoe, but I think this lot was just locals.
I hope so. I'm gonna head into Valentine. See if I can get something started there.
Good idea. Either way, we should all go it alone right now. You know the deal.
She was like
Follow.
obsessed with for a
of course
brief
not,
moment
boss.
in time. I don't remember that. I think she was talking to herself. Alright, I'll do one more mission and then call it an evening.
Yep.
Guess we're going to see 10 more hours to go. That's rude, Ox. Ooh, wow, I've acquired quite the bounty in here. I'm gonna have to pay that off now. That's fun, I guess. Alright, we'll head into town on our way to see Micah and pay off our bounty. 12-hour stream. I don't know if I have the physical capacity for such a thing. All the time with the professor. Yeah, you guys, how does everyone like my new logo?
Yep.
I haven't asked yet what you guys think about it in my overlay. What you trying to do? I'd show you rude. Oh, Oxy, what am I gonna do with you? I think you know what he's trying to do, Mango. Shitty Flute. Now we're just calling it Shitty Flute. It no longer has a name. It is just Shitty Flute. Well, now I'm expecting it. And I still jumped. I see you, I feel you. Now I'm waiting, my heart will go on. There are loads. Are there really? I think that's what Oxy's saying, that there are more of them. Many more. He's opened up a whole new world of possibilities for us. But again, I ask how people feel about the new logo. I really, really like it. I'm just curious what everyone else thinks. Just type in shitty fluting. Sounds like people do it on purpose. Thanks, Ox. Appreciate that. I'm really excited about it and that I was able to get him to do my Ace hat. I'm gonna probably make this part of my brand. Thought it had always been there because I'm about as attentive as a flint rock. Oh, stop. I'm glad you used flint rock. If I'm being honest, it just like makes you more Viking-esque than you already are. I just broke my knife on Cheesy Bites. Oh, what kind of Cheesy Bites were those?
Easy. Whoa.
Oh, hey, you there. Think you could help a lady out? My horse up and died on me, twisted my ankle something fierce. Think you could give me a ride?
Yeah, sure. Hop on.
Oh, thank you,
There's
sir.
so many.
Thank you.
I think Mango has found a new world of possibilities.
You know Emerald Ranch? Mind taking me there?
Of course, you want to go in the exact opposite
Glad I ran into
direction.
you. Huh. I raised that horse, you.
Oh my god, I have to go all the way back? How many times have I said something to him and all I hear are cricket noises? Yeah, that is very typical male-esque.
No, raised it since it was just a foal.
Losing a horse is hard. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that horse did right by me. Better than my husband, truth be told.
Well, I guess from there we can just like
Always
catch a
complaining, but
catch
does
a
he do
coach.
something about it? Man barely lifts his hand to wave the flies away.
Creep,
Aside from
creep.
to lift a drink, of course. Marriage for me has been nothing but trouble. But Biscuit, he was a fine animal. Loyal, smart, brave. Didn't take no guff, not from no one. Had one of them mountain boys pull a gun on me once. I was riding up near the Dakota and had stopped by a nice warm patch. Must have dozed off, but I wake up and find some nasty piece of work pointing a rusty shotgun straight at me.
Gas.
Well, he gets wheezing on and I must have made some sort of noise because the next thing I know, Biscuit had nipped his ear clean off. Kicked his hide too as he was hollering away.
That's an impressive
Didn't think a man
horse.
could run so fast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, had a good laugh on that one. I tell the husband, what does he do? Should have never gone over there, honey, he says. Gee, thanks.
So, you live at Emerald Ranch then?
For the time being. I was looking for work. They was looking for some help with the gardens. If I waited any longer for my husband to put food on the table, I'd have died of starvation.
Oof.
I'll be moving on soon, though.
Well, she seems
Emerald
to have the
Ranch,
same idea about
well,
men as we
it's a
do.
strange place.
How so?
The owner's a mean bastard. Strange, too. Delights in bullying folk. There's a daughter, but she never leaves the house. You can see her in the window
I
sometimes.
find out my service.
When I asked about her, everybody
Why did you
told me
need to
to
have
leave it
a bone
alone.
density scan, Shadow?
Found an old saloon there, all shut down now. But I went in to have a
Also,
look,
what
and
is a
there's
bone
bullet
density scan?
holes, old blood stains. Something definitely happened there, but I couldn't figure it. Just an uncomfortable feeling to the place. Oh, we're getting close now. Here we go. This is great.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
was
find out, or
kind
you
of
did
you,
find
mister.
out?
Please take this as my way of thanking you. Appreciate it. What a lousy day.
Ah, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, this is really... Yeah, Emerald Ranch is a really pretty area in this game. You definitely can't beat the views out here. Look at that. Alright, there should be a coach out here that I can hit. The Wild Wild West sure is pretty. Alright, I'll go here, pay my bounty. It's like I can smell it. Yeah, you definitely get that. Then and then you go into the bigger towns and it's like you can smell the horse shit. Like, this is a really beautifully realized town. Oh, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Hey, boy.
Oh, what a good baby. Oh, what a good baby. Yes, you're so sweet, baby. That was the most athletic thing. I mean, it sounds like it was worth it. Ooh, so good, baby. So sweet, baby. Look at those wiggles.
Morning.
Morning. Alright, let's pay off this goddamn bounty. And do this goddamn mission and then call it a goddamn night. I wish you could wash the doggos. I know, right?
No jostling each other. Everyone aboard.
No jostling. It's such a funny thing to say.
Welcome, welcome.
Good morning.
Pay bounty.
You must have done some real trouble to acquire this kind of price on your head.
I love that he's so blasé about it. Yeah, I'm here to pay a massive bounty on my own head.
Thanks, partner. Hey there, girl.
Have your tickets out, please. The train's arrived.
I am not trying to board the train. We gotta go to Strawberry. Oh, God, my shoulder's starting to burn. It's usually the telltale sign.
Got here earlier than expected.
Thanks, mister. You helped me out.
You help me out. Josh sent a message.
Okay, my girl.
My girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Gaming from Pixel 1, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome so much to the discipleship. I hope you enjoy yourself here. Welcome to the stream. You are among friends here. How's it going, my friend? Good to have you here.
Mister?
Pixel is great. Oh, there's some high praise there, Pixel. Welcome to our humble little communal. This is why I'm a mess. Welcome to our humble little community. Oh, man. I am the professor, and I'm here to teach you about games and stuff. That's your chica, huh? That's your homie? Sermonmental. Up for work? Where do you work?
Slow it up.
Get your backs into it. Use your legs. That's what you have them for Pete's sake. Don't put your hands higher and push. Come on, come on.
Are you kidding me?
You better not drop it. You better not.
Community.
You pair of
Communal.
cream pies. Do you want this rally to happen or not? Why does this always happen to me? I just can't win. Have some respect. Just leave me be.
Well, shit. Guess they got what was coming.
Corruption personified. I will cut you down.
Fuck racism. Now, let's see what we have. Looks like he got crossed.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
There was no dance for that one. Me vibing to that song. Right through his eye. I'm a good shot. Good shot, I am. Excellent. Excellente. Poor guy never had a chance. Ah, shit. Gerald, the gingerbread man speaks the truth. You matter, and I'm happy you're here. I mean that with the utmost sincerity. Thank you for being here, you guys. Ginger man bread, we're losing you, Claire. I know, I'm like going off the deep end here. Shit. Gerald the gingerbread man. Uh-oh. Did we have an issue, Josh?
Hey, Arthur. Good to see you.
Why? You want rescuing again, dear?
No. I got a plan to make it up to you.
Oh, a plan like the
Haas is a bot.
Blackwater ferry
Uh-oh.
job, or like you going off scouting and
Why?
ending up in
What
jail?
kind of bot?
Just said you was a big shadow cast by a tiny
What you need is a
tree.
I don't
cupcake.
even know what that means.
I thought you was a tough boy. Not one of those gentlemen trying to protect his riding clothes.
I just know whenever things get real, you turn yellow.
Oh, really?
Lose your head.
Yellow.
Sure seems that way.
I had a
guess
hate
you won't
bot?
be
There was a
riding with
hate
me
bot
while
in my
the
chat?
banking coach comes about this time into Strawberry. I heard one.
Yeah, no, I know they've been a big issue. I just never considered myself a target, so I'm a little surprised that there was one in my chat. How did you guys catch it? Judge Judy or something. If there is another one, Josh, there's a bunch of different Haas ones. Josh, if you do see any other ones in there, would you mind taking care of that? Wow. But like me, of all people? Like, I'm a tiny ass streamer. I've got like, there's how many people are even viewing right now? Like, if I check. Oh crap! Of course I don't have it up. There's 7 people here. Like. We're not even a big enough stream. That Haas gets around, apparently. I wonder if they have a thing that tracks the word racism since you said it 5 minutes ago. Well, it sounds like he was here before that. Then you and Haas followed me. Really? God. It must just be a bot that follows anybody it can get its hands on. And then it just, like, picks people to, you know, make trouble with. Thank you guys for catching that. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad nothing came of it.
One of the O'Driscoll boys yapping about it while I was inside.
You and me? Do robbery?
That's what I said.
It will catch these
didn't I?
hands. Hell yeah, this is a dangerous community. Oh, really, Shadow?
Come on. I know an overlook where we can watch for them coming in.
You all right, girl? What are you doing anyway, camping out here like some crazy hermit?
Can't exactly stay in town now, can I? Like I told you, I ain't going back to Dutch without a peace offering.
So what's the deal with this coach?
What do you mean? Comes through about this time every day, like I said, the end.
I mean, how many men? Guns? Riders?
Nothing serious. It'll be fine.
I heard
That's
the
not
bank's been
comforting.
hiring every trigger man they can get of late. The meaner, the better.
You worry too much.
Forgive me if I ain't wholly faithful in something an O'Driscoll told you when you was half drunk in a jail cell.
He kept yapping about it, saying how they've been hitting it on the regular. That's a good lead in my book.
Damn O'Driscolls are everywhere now.
Bastards got a hold of most of Big Valley. Heard they took over some big ranch north of here.
How the hell you and Lenny end up down here, anyway?
Oh, you know how it is? Few loose ends. Drink here, drink there.
What loose ends?
Nothing that needs to concern you. I always pay my share.
It concerns me when you put us in danger and we don't realize till it's too late. Like that movie.
Have you been to
pulled in
Colorado?
Strawberry.
I've been to Colorado
They kill
quite a
half
handful
the
of
town
times,
just for your precious
Erica.
guns.
Precious they are. You need to roll a little looser, Morgan.
Last time I went was before the pandemic. But one of my best friends used to live out here, but she moved out to Lafayette a few years ago, about 4 years ago for work. So we like to go visit her on occasion, and she just had a baby, so Sandra and I are going to go and visit her next month, since it seems like it's safe enough. We're vaccinated. Baby will have had her first shots by then. I was going to say drive to the mountains because it looks just like RDR2. Oh yeah, I've been into the mountains before. We've gone up into the mountains to do snow stuff. Cereal5150. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Discipleship. I hope you enjoy your stay. I've been to the States only once in 2010. Oh, you went to Florida? Never been to Florida. Where in Florida did you go? Hello from Argentina, Cereal.
All right, this is the spot. Hold up on this ridge.
Bienvenidos. Lo siento, pero that is the only Spanish that I know.
They should be here.
The video of Fritz from the snow.
a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit.
When we went tubing, that was what we did. We went tubing. It was hella snowy and cold, and
Over there. We need to hit them
I
fast
fell off of the
before they
tube
get
and
into
mooned
town.
everyone, and Sandra almost died laughing.
Of course, tough guy. They should be here any minute.
I know, I understood that. That's why I said bienvenidos.
Right on time. Get covered up. Come on! Ride! Yeah.
I know some Spanish, Josh. Mi madre es de Colombia. ¿Recuerdas? By accident, Oxforth. ¿Cómo estás, Sirio? What brings you to our neck of the woods? It's dual wield. Yeehaw! Trust Hawks to comment something like that. I know, right?
This is fun for you.
I'm out of goods. Out of Deadeye. She does a ton of funny accidental things. Yeah, it's one of my biggest flaws. I fuck up all the things all the time. Hold on. Do I have anything? Blue Stars, Deadeye, and Fortifies. Let's do that. What? Oh, that's stupid. Don't shoot the horse. De los Beach Boys. Sí, sí. Mi padre es Brian Wilson. ¿Verdad?
This is a robbery! Stop that coach right now! Not again, you sons of bitches! Gun them down!
Claro, claro, claro que sí, señor. ¿Dónde estás? Yo no sé, lo siento, lo siento. No sé.
Help me out here, Morgan! See? I told you this would be fun, Morgan! This is fun for you!
This is so problematic.
You and me, Morgan! He's just the driver left! Come on!
No driver now.
Hey, stop it! Yeah. We need to take out the driver! Good. Come on.
I did
Let's
take
get
out the
this
driver.
out of here. No need to keep your face covered now. It's just you and me, sweetheart.
Ugh. I hate that man. You're throwing yourself off a cliff this entire lecture series. It is close. Hey, I've been close, Josh. I've been close. Ugh.
You getting on?
Yeah, I'm getting on. Shut
How
the
long
fuck
does
up.
it take? Next time I'll
He
leave
makes
you
me
in
puke
the
too,
dust.
man.
I'm hoping there won't be a next time. You don't mean... Yeah! Baylock! Come on, boy! Here. Fine new rifle, too. Here you go, Arthur. From me to you. That's more your style than mine.
You must mean we're gonna have to use it pretty darn quick.
Butter off a knife. Something like that. You don't want to just break it open here, be done with it? Could be more than we can carry. And there might be a second crew of riders tailing. All right, then. Not to mention, we ride back in with a big take and a new wagon to boot. Judge can't say we ain't pulling our weight no more, can he?
Ah, come on now.
I trust this new act of yours one bit. Listen, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I got no beef with you. I reckon we're a lot alike, you and me. Now, hold up, shit! Now we're being robbed! Get across the river! What the hell? Come on, Arthur, get out of there!
Good one, you sack of chewed up gumballs. I like how he says we as if Arthur also hasn't been pulling his weight. True. Kind of want to eat something that's going to restore my Deadeye core. There we go.
He's gonna get it good. Fight like a man. There's more of them.
Then chat filter. Click on the cogwheel. Just freaking filter for bad words. Oh, thank you, Mingo. Josh, if you're here, just free up anyone that's getting bogged down for bad words. You know I don't give a damn. You don't know me, bro. All I saw was star, star, star. Not anything we've entered manually, really? Ugh. Damn! Had to disable chat filter. Oh. Sorry about that, Shadow. It's something I haven't looked into yet that I really need to. I've had it on all streams. Oh, okay. It's something that you set up. I'm not totally familiar with how these things work, so sometimes I miss it.
You ends in a pile of dead bodies.
Since when did you have a problem killing O'Driscolls?
You've got a point.
Let's strip this coach then. It clearly ain't going nowhere now. Let's take what we can and get the hell out of here. That lock should shoot off easy enough. I'll give you the honors. On account of, well, this little mess. Go on, that should do it.
Come on, let's see if all this was worth
All I see is you, me, a river full of dead O'Driscolls, and a lockbox. I'd say we're golden here, Morgan. Look at that. What's the cut here?
It's good. Just make sure the gang gets its piece.
Yeah. Like I said, big shadow, tiny tree.
And like I said, that still don't mean nothing. Get out of here. Go see Dutch. Make sure you ain't followed.
I know, boss. I know. It's been fun.
Woo-wee. An American pastoral scene. Uh-oh. We should go.
Okay then, girl.
Let's get the hell out of here. just gonna go around this. Gotta get out of here. 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 Heading out so I don't burn down my apartment. Night, Erica! Yeah, I'm gonna be calling it a night soon. You have a good night. Thanks for hanging. You know how much I appreciate it. Just gonna get off my wantedness and then I'll call it. Alright, we should be good now.
Slow up now.
I don't think anyone saw me, so I should be good. Why can't you go to bed for 26 more minutes? Oh, because is that when you're off work? Alright. Call it a night. Oh, that's right. That's when you're on call. Gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Chat, it has been an absolute blast. It's so fun. It's so rough if I go to bed and immediately after falling asleep the fucking phone rings. I get, oh god, yeah, I can't imagine. I understand then why you would do it that way. Makes complete sense, my brother. Thanks guys so much for hanging out. I really, really had fun tonight. This has been one of the more fun evenings we've all had together. Oh! You want a last minute Viking fact, Miss Mango? Good night, Shadow. You have a good night. You have a good day. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Please come by whenever you want. You are always welcome. All right, then we will top off the night with a Viking fact. Let's see if I can find. Let's see what we can find. I can't even be mad, Shadowcat. You left with a bang. That was a good one. I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. I am just impressed. But now less welcome to return. All right, let's read about Clontarf in 1014. Brian Boru, a dynamic and ambitious chieftain, was one of the few high kings of the medieval period who could, with any justification, claim to be king of Ireland in more than just name, an achievement that did not endear him to the country's many and fiercely independent petty dynasts. At the end of the 10th century, in the closing months of 999, Maelmorda of Leinster and King Sigtrig, Silkybeard of Dublin, rose in revolt against Brian, who inflicted a crushing defeat on their combined forces at Glen Mama, Maelmorda, only escaping the carnage by taking refuge in a yew tree. Although he and Sigtrig were subsequently reinstated in their kingdoms by the magnanimous victor, their humiliation at Brian's hands was a festering wound which, according to one account, was tactlessly reopened by Brian's hot-headed son Murchad in 1012. The story would have it that Murkod, beaten in a game of chess as a result of Mael Mordha giving advice to his opponent, cursed the king of Leinster and observed that his advice was not always so fruitful. How wonderfully you advised the Norsemen that day they were smashed by us at Glen Mum. There's your fact. Hope you enjoyed. Inga Dinga Durgan. Vikings founded Dublin. Yeah, they did, and ran it so well it's still the capital of Ireland to this day. Yes, they did. There's a huge history of the Vikings in my homeland. Many Irish are descendants of the Vikings themselves. That's a good place to leave it. Thanks, everyone, for being here. You know how much I appreciate you. I stream Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays at 7 p.m., so you will see me again on Sunday. I've not watched Dairy Girls yet. You know, I will pull that up once I finish the stream and get ready for bed. I'll crank that on while I'm just kind of chilling the rest of my evening. I will be launching my, minor announcement. I am opening a merch store, for the stream. That'll be launching, probably in a few hours, pretty much soon. I'm just finalizing a few things and then I'll launch it. I'll post it, in all of my, on all of my socials and in Discord. So if you want shirts, hoodies, cups, or mugs, stickers, blankets, you will be able to find it in my store if you want something cool. Thanks, Socks. Appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. None of this is possible without you guys. I never really aimed at being a big streamer. I just wanted a community, and I'm getting it. With you guys. It's so fun to come and hang out with you. I feel safe here. I feel happy. I feel like this is really an important part of my recovery. So it means a lot that you're here, and we're just here to hang out, have fun, play some games, maybe learn a few things. So thank you for being a part of that for me. I will see you again on Sunday. I will post in all the channels when the store is live. And everyone, have a good night, day, wherever you are. So be safe, wear a mask, and you stay sexy. Good night, guys. I appreciate you all. Be safe.